Hello people in Transcending Land. So today I'm going to be doing a very quick, hopefully a very quick video with this legend here, this person here, Nita Richardson. There she is, see? Now what this is going to be about, this interview, is about the SFM Transcending 90-day challenge that was set at Momentum Day back in London. So she's finished this challenge now, she's on 90 days. I'm just going to do a quick little cheeky interview and yeah, we'll see how it unfolds, eh? Hello again people in the audience. So as you can see, I've been to the production wardrobe and there we go, that's what this is all about today. If you can't read that, I'll read it to you now. It says, Momentum Day, Transcend You, Real Talk on Creating Change. So there you go, that's the little introduction. So that's what we got, Momentum Day in March. So without further ado, this lady now I've been with for the best part of 30 years now. And it's been one hell of a roller coaster journey. So the last time, as I've said before, I interviewed Nita was to become my girlfriend, and luckily for me, or unlucky for Nita, I don't know, she said yes. The rest is history, and now 30 years on, et voila, she's still doing all these challenges, you know, setting the pace. So without further ado, here she is, the female boss, the Beck Lynch double, stunt double of Coronation Street herself, Nita Richardson. Now some people might know Nita Richardson as Anita Richardson, but for me, obviously I'm married to her, we dropped the A, so it's Nita. But you got your friends now, you can call her Nita. So here you go, Nita.
Ta-da!
There she is, transcending. Look at that.
Want to build up?
Show them how much weight you've lost.
Build up. Right, so I thought firstly, I'll put my new t-shirt on. So we've got
Lovely.
this courtesy of 10-4-10 London.
Yeah.
First time I've had it on because it was too tight. And I just wanted to show you this. I'm not stripping off, but look at that. Yeah. I can get like a whole hand down those trousers now.
Nice one. Nice
so
one.
that is how much weight has come off. So, do that there. It's a little side on view. Don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
I'll have to use
I'll just use me.
I'm on tippy toes so you can see. But yeah, that is definitely going.
I don't think Piers Morgan would let you get away with stuff like that, would he?
It's definitely going from around there. I wanted it to come off here and here, but you know. Beggars can't be choosers.
So
hopefully
anyway,
that'll happen.
what an introduction. And you know, I'm used to all this now. This is meant to be a serious interview and it's already gone tits up, but never mind.
Okay.
So boss, I'll ask you the first question, eh? Cut to the chase.
Go on then.
Right, I might have to look at camera as well with
Go
this.
on then.
I
Keep
mean,
looking at the camera.
what the bloody hell, Nita, were you thinking doing this challenge with all the stuff that's been going on recently with our lives, but you just push yourself again? So can I just ask you that question, boss?
Because I'm a nutter.
Yeah, what the hell were you thinking starting this? Hang on, I dropped your car.
Dropped it.
It's all gone mental.
See, this wouldn't happen on live TV.
Hey, what were you thinking?
I don't know. Anyone puts a challenge in front of me, I usually like to try and smash it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Is that it? Is that all
That's
we're
it.
getting? I think we need a bit more than that, don't we? I've gone through 3 months of perseverance and Nita on internet and doing all stuff with funny carrots and all this gear.
Funny carrots? What do you mean?
Well, juicing and all
Juicing.
this.
That sounds terrible.
There's more to this. Come on, give us a bit more meat,
Oh.
meat and potatoes,
Well,
JJ
you
would
know
say.
me. If anyone puts a challenge in front of me, I'll try and do it.
You
But
have to pretend you don't know me. I'm
okay.
interviewing you.
Okay. Start again. Right.
So what the hell were you thinking?
Well, at the start.
No, you don't put a stupid voice on. It's going wrong, isn't it? I've done all the production of this.
Okay, now I'll be serious now.
Yeah, go on.
I can't go
No,
start
hang
laughing.
on. Remember what Stuart Ross said at the start on the Transcending? This is about trying to get change.
Yeah, trying to get change. So yeah.
Good interview here.
You keep me on track. Okay, so yeah, you can get into a rut, can't you?
It's about habit forming.
And it's all, so this challenge that Stuart put out to us all was to do something each day over the 90 days, because if you do it consistently, it just becomes a habit. And I think what we've found, and a lot of people have found going through this as well, is that as you're going through, those habits form quite quickly, and then you're looking for the next thing to challenge yourself and the next thing. So things have altered as we've gone through this journey from the initial challenges I set myself on day one. And I thought day one was enough, to be honest, right back at the beginning there. We'd just come back, we'd been to Momentum Day, haven't we? We'd been to, what else have we been? Oh, we've been on the 10 for 10. What else have we been on? Marketing Mastery. Yeah. So we had a hell of a march going to all those events, and we came off the back of 10 for 10, came home knowing this challenge was literally starting the next day, I think it was.
And I think you got ill, didn't you, Nita?
And then
you had the flu for a couple of weeks.
You came back.
No, I got the flu first.
It was you.
No, but I'm talking about Nita, aren't I? It's not about me today.
So basically it's all about forming these new habits, and literally by getting through from day 1 to day 90, those habits have just become the norm.
Yeah, so is that your answer? That's not a bad answer, that. We'll take that one. Yeah. Right, question number 2. We've got to rattle this through.
I don't know what he's asking me. Go on.
We're going to be here all
I'm trying to cheat.
Trying to look, aren't you? Trying to look. Right, I might have to look down here, folks, so no problem. I'm not ignoring the audience here. So, as your journey progressed, now she's already answered this probably. How many other challenges presented themselves to you on your journey? So you've kind of answered it a little bit.
How many? Loads?
Yeah, so it unfolds, doesn't it? It's not just about, you're starting it from day 1, but I know that you've done. Well, by the way, I'll just get this out of the way. This is probably what I'm trying to angle the question at is. Nita, unbeknown at the start, she just did a video every day, she smashed it, blah, blah. But she's now on the 90th video in 90 days. Now that, for me, in itself, forget the interview hat now going on. This is absolutely unbelievable because, we do this all the time, don't we?
Yeah, but we've done, I did the 90-day challenge last March when we first joined. You then did your 90-day. And then I started this. This was never my intention to do 90 videos in 90 days because on day 1,
Here we go, you see.
When I did the... I'm on a roll now. When I did the first, say, week, I wasn't intending to carry on for 90 days doing videos because in my head I was thinking, what can I talk about? Because it's health, personal and business, isn't it? And I thought, what can I find to talk about every day for that other than, I'm still juicing, still reading a book, still doing something on business.
Blah, blah, blah.
Boring stuff. But every day I've found something to talk about, as we do. And what I've done then, I've used that content as part of my YouTube channel as well, because we've got quite a few followers in there.
So you've leveraged that out.
We have leveraged it and used that content.
Now is that part of business?
YouTube.
The business side.
It's to, and what I've also done when I'm finished today, I'm about to do a broadcast to tell everybody how by being committed, you're committing to not only turning up for yourself, but you're committing to put all that passion and all that excitement and all that focus into your own business as well. And if you're not prepared to put the time and the effort and the drive and determination into your own business, then there's no point being here.
Sounds like an advert list, doesn't it now?
Yeah, it's going that way.
Next question.
Next question. So basically a recap.
Yeah.
It's just to show commitment that I am in it for the long haul, and it's commitment is what you need to do to put work in to get your business and your results.
So nicely, that leads to question 3, which obviously
without even knowing.
We're getting warmed up now, so obviously brilliant interview so far, people. Yeah, nice one. So, do you think others might be inspired by your videos that you've done in the 90-day, yes, but obviously before you've done videos, this is the transcending. Yes. So the message that I think maybe Nita wasn't going to get out at the start, it wasn't meant to inspire others, it's about changing herself, but inadvertently it's changing. Obviously there's a few other comments that's been coming in, and also because it's been leveraged onto YouTube, there's other members now joined because of this challenge.
You've answered the question.
Goes back to business, so yeah. No, but I'm looking at it from my perspective, so Nita?
You've just answered it.
Yeah.
So,
maybe you can enhance that question.
Yes, definitely. And I know that already because
Great
I've already
question.
had chats with a couple of our members who've seen the videos going out, and they have had chats with us because they just say, I can't believe the commitment you're putting in, and 90 days seems such a long time to do something every day and to commit to those 3 different areas in your life. And they are really inspired by it, and they've just said themselves that if they can in the future do this themselves, which of course straight away I've jumped on them going, yeah, well, you will do in module 3, because you will be on the 90-day video challenge, and I'm not taking any excuses from any of my members. You will be going in there because it does you the world of good.
Told you she was bossy, didn't I?
Yeah.
I've been saying that all
They've all
along,
gone
haven't
through
I?
so far. So
Yeah. You see, she's embellished that question very well. So, see, I set it up, need to wax it. That's generally the thing of this, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
This interview. So, here we go. Question 4. Now, this one's on the personal level. So, to you, Nita, I clear my throat there, bit of a frog in my throat. I need some water for these interviews. You normally have water, don't
we're not set up. Whoever set up the studio was, at fault.
We'll have to sack the runners. Anyway, here we go. So, this is about the personal side now, because this is part of the journey, and I think she's going to embellish this really well, this question now, or the answer, sorry. So, how much now, at the end of this challenge, how much now do you love and appreciate Stevie Rich more? I'm not leading you into the answer, but go on. This will be a lightning, won't it? There you go. First kiss of the year. So I think she's changed, hasn't she? Is that it?
No, to be honest.
I'm listening. Pretend I'm not.
Gosh, who needs the head bigging up? Yeah, so again, when we started this challenge,
I just need more loving, I think, don't I?
Oh, you short of loving?
Yeah, I'm just getting no love.
Oh.
You're on the internet all the bloody
There's
time.
loads of ladies on the SFM would be willing.
Oh, well, there you go then. Yeah, maybe a few over 60s might be in there. Yeah, go on, boss.
What you totally took me off.
Stop your flow, haven't I?
What was I saying?
About me.
Oh, right, yes. So, of course, on the back of this Transcending You as well, I came to discover about 2/3 of the way through that my other business, well, you all know I'm a cat groomer. My other business has been very, very busy. It's the time of year, and it's just been crazy. And we've been running around ragged, haven't we? And trying to fit the SFM work in has been crazy. Stop rattling your paper.
I'll get the next question. You do the answers, I'm doing the questions.
So, on the back of all that, and I think I'd seen something someone was talking about, you need time to be able to commit, and I know we take a lot on, and we always have done. It's nothing new to us to take loads on and just get through it. We just put our heads down and go for it. We're 2 Aries, so we're very focused when we get going on stuff.
And we do rut a lot, by the way.
But rut.
Yeah. Well, that's the word, isn't it? Rutting.
So, God, what?
Come on, you stop yourself.
Because I can't remember what I
You
was
can't
talking.
do this. Piers Morgan's taught me this technique.
So, yes, I just remembered. So on the back of that, yes, I decided that the business was getting too busy and taking over our lives too much, the cat side of things.
Cat sitting.
And the cat grooming. Yeah. So what I've done, I've took a leap out of Tim Ferriss's book, The 4-Hour Working Week.
Yep.
And we sat down, didn't we, and we chatted about how we could condense the work from our other business down.
Which we enjoy, don't we?
Which we do enjoy because we're helping people and we're helping the cats ultimately at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do something where we could condense it down, which gave us more free time. And that's exactly what we did. So we've cut the cat sitting right down. I've outsourced that. My sister's kind of took that business more or less off me. We've just got a couple of extra clients she's just got to take, hasn't she?
Yeah.
And then we're left with the cat grooming. Of course, I have to do that. Well, I don't have to, but that's our marketing budget. So what we've done, we've cut it down to 3 days a week, and instead of just doing 1 or 2 cats a day, we're doing 4 to 5 a day, which obviously makes those days longer, but it's condensed into those days, so it gives us the time off. So for instance, this week we've actually only worked 3 days doing the cats, but I've done 12 cats over those 3 days, which means everything's been condensed. So it's given me the full days to do what I want. And not only have we done SFM, because the weather's not been good, so I've been totally focused on SFM. But on Sunday, when it was beautiful, I got to spend quality time with the 2 most important people in my life.
Me and the cat.
Steve and my dad.
Oh, the dad, sorry, forgot about my dad.
So we had a lovely day on Sunday.
Ian's his name, by the
Ian,
way.
yeah, and that is what this is all about. It's a lifestyle change. And it's being able to realise and recognise that those changes need to happen to get the better life and the better lifestyle. And it's just all falling into place now.
Yeah.
So we've been so much work, because that's all we've ever known. And now we're doing a whole transformation round of taking things down. SFM is sliding into position, which doesn't feel like work because there is so much fulfillment going on with the SFM, particularly when you're speaking to your members and they send you lovely emails back, or they ring you and let you know how you've helped them.
Or they upgrade, which is nice.
And it's just wonderful to help these people start on their own journeys as well. And I love that. And and you've benefited from that as well, haven't you?
We've basically had, touching on what Nita's saying is, we've had a lot more time. Because of, as well, just, the transcending. Maybe without Nita going on the transcending, it probably might have happened anyway, but maybe towards the end of the year, perhaps.
Yeah, so. I don't know. And I think, do you know what a big factor in that as well was? On a personal level, I was doing the audiobooks, and I put in I think it was in day 1, I put something along the lines of I would do 2 audiobooks a month. I've actually done 4 audio, so it's basically 1 a week, audiobooks.
Yeah.
And the book that really stood out for me was the Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. And that has had a really big impact on me. And I think that's why we did this whole, I know I mentioned Tim Ferriss as well with the 4-hour week. But I think the power of now, actually stepping back from a lot of things and being in the now, and not getting distracted with all, he talks about being distracted, that you're forever searching for those, those little bits of gold outside of yourself, when those nuggets of gold are actually in you already, and you've just got to learn to come into you and connect with you, and, just be at one and be in the now. Yeah. And that's been a big factor of going through this, and I think that's why on the back of this we've changed so much around in our lives, that now it's been big changes, hasn't it? We've got the time, we've got the fulfillment, it's all just stepping into place, isn't it? The enlightenment, that's what it's called, about coming into the enlightenment. I can't even say enlightenment. Just feeling enlightened and at peace, and not having that whole fear or that worry all the time of the head going about what's going to happen. Just being in the present. Yeah,
be in the present. And it's not all about gold nuggets. There's also other nuggets out there, like chicken nuggets. You don't have to just go for the gold all the time. There's a little bit of a story in that, really, that I'll probably put out on an interview maybe with someone else about the nugget route. There's like a circle, isn't it? Never-ending circle with nuggets. But mainly it is gold, isn't it? We all want the gold, don't we? But sometimes you have to accept you're not going to get gold nuggets all the time, so that's a good point, isn't it, boss? Should I get to the next question?
I'm glad you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I do all the time. That's how I've survived.
Anyway, next one.
Question number 5. This is the last one because it's going to go on how many minutes?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Carry on.
18 minutes. We're going to have to edit. I'll get the editing suite on this. So, boss, you looking at me, monkey? Yeah? You ready? You probably answered this already. So, the overall future. What is the overall future since doing the transcending? What extra? What's the bits now to come?
Right. Well,
Oh, this could be long.
We've already set up another Chester meetup, which we did one in April, which was the first one, which was fantastic. We got to meet 8 of our members, which was amazing to have 8 of them there. But we've set up another one for the end of July, and I've now challenged myself to get into my size 12s for that Chester meetup, because I don't want to stop here. So that's my next challenge, is to carry on with the weight loss and the fitness to get there for Chester, and then to maintain it. So that's a big one for me. But also we want to really...
You have to buy a bikini then, wouldn't you?
Oh, you never know. You never know.
Lovely.
White
ones.
We are going...
Yeah, when women have got...
I don't suit white.
No, but
not
when they've
my
got a tan
colouring.
on, we're blondes. White bikinis.
No, cream is my colour,
No, I
not
think
white.
white.
White is too hot.
White's in Italy.
I've had my colours done.
Oh, so you're going for a
I
pastel.
have to be creams or pastels.
Oh, so
yes.
there you go, lads. You've heard it there, and I will be taking photographs
No, you won't.
at the end of the year.
No, you won't.
Well, you have to prove that.
Not
don't
in a
you?
bikini. No, you won't.
Maybe that's for my benefit. Yeah, carry on.
So that's the weight loss continuing. I think SFM, just keep doing what we're doing, because
it's working,
you know
isn't it?
it's working.
Yeah.
We'll just keep putting the content out there, keep filming,
Yeah,
keep being us, basically.
yeah. Rolling
That's what
stone
people
gathers
want
no
to do.
moss.
In
That's
fact,
what
this
they say.
morning an email broadcast went out saying, what can we do to serve you better? Have you any ideas? And everyone's comments, literally, I've had a ton of emails come through this morning. Everyone said, there's nothing we can add. You're doing a fantastic job. Keep doing what you're doing. So,
Yeah, hey, voila. Yeah. So I think we'll wrap
Okay.
that up there now, Anita.
is that it? Interview finished?
Anita with an N, by the way, to all the mates out there, as I've said. So there you go. Did you enjoy that?
I loved it, yeah.
Yeah. So 30 years in the making, that video. And yeah, here's to you all anyway. So it's about all you guys as well. I hope all you lot have smashed it. So any thoughts to all you people out there? All the other
I
Transcend You?
know everyone's had days like that,
Yeah.
days like that. But for those of you who've got through to the 90 days, a big, big congratulations and a big hug
Yeah.
from me, because it has been amazing, and I hope you've all had wonderful results and you've all achieved what you wanted to
Brilliant.
achieve,
Yeah.
and if not more.
Yeah. And what about thanking the main guys themselves? Stuart Ross, Jay Kubasek,
Oh,
hey?
well, the whole team, isn't
The
it?
big cheeses.
You know. And
Just
right
them all,
throughout, all you
all of
lovely
them.
lot for commenting,
Jill,
keeping us going. Jill,
Irene,
Stevie G,
Catherine,
Irene,
Daniel,
oh God, you
JJ,
name it.
Alex.
Yeah, Lucy, Christine, Alex, Mark. Oh, there's
Yeah.
tons of you. I'm going to forget loads of people.
we'll just
but-
put over here, we'll dub on a load of credits or something. We'll put some names.
No, we'll just say to everyone, because you're bound to miss somebody.
Yeah. But you've got to get the big cheese noticed a little bit more, haven't you? You know, Stuart Ross and
Why?
Jay Cubas. Well, they come up with this, didn't they? It's on this card, isn't it? It's on this.
But everybody's going through the challenge. I think they
Yeah.
they
But
need
what-
the credit for going through it.
What I'm trying to say, what a great idea to do this.
It was a great idea.
Because it does form habits.
Definitely.
I noticed with my own 90 day last year, when one of my purposes was to get into a suit, which I managed. So yeah, this thing definitely works, this transcending. So
Focuses you.
trick is, people, to carry on now. This is what you've got to do, just carry on and go for it, you know, go for it big time. So yeah, we'll leave it there,
That's
boss.
it.
Yeah, been about half an hour now.
Thank
so
you, Piers Brosnan. Look-alike.
Morgan, Piers Morgan.
Oh,
I'll take Brosnan any day.
in my dreams.
Yeah, in your dreams, yeah. I think it's Dan Holloway in Nita's dreams, to be honest with you. All right, we'll leave it there. It's going to go tits up now.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye.